Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to be running through another analysis video today. This time it's actually going to be on a cryptocurrency pair, Ethereum USD. The reason for that is actually because the markets are closed today. It's a Saturday. Forex only trades Monday to Friday, but recently I've been getting into trading more cryptocurrency just for the fact that on the weekends, for those of us that have some free time on our hands and still want to make some money and catch some pips, cryptocurrency is a great option, and there's some moves happening all the time. So right here I'm on the hourly chart here for Ethereum, and earlier today I was actually already doing an analysis on this chart, and then I went away for a few hours and came back, and there was a swipe coin notification on my phone talking about the same trade I was looking at earlier. So that's how I knew that this was going to be a move I'd want to get into. It was just to have that second confirmation for me was great. Because what I was doing earlier was this. I started out with a simple trend line that I made from here right down to here, where essentially this, and this line met the trend line. So we have 3 touches here, 1, 2, and 3. And what I was also looking at is, I do this every time I'm looking at any chart, any time frame. I do this. It's based off of Christopher Derrick's trading style. I personally love this style of trading and analyzing the markets, basing it off of zones of support and resistance. And the way we do this is super simple, guys. All I'm doing is I'm looking at what's happened just in this area in the past where there were good entries happening. So the first entry I looked at was this one. Imagine if you were down here and you entered in for a buy. Boom. You would have caught quite a few pips here, from here to here. So I mapped this out as a very good entry area and drew a circle around it. Same story over here. If we were just to go over onto this side, we see that this would have been a great area to get in for a buy. Boom, big push upward. Over here, let me pull this down. Big move down to the downside. If we did a sell order right here, that would have been a massive move. Highlight that area. Right here, if we would have put a sell order in here, boom, massive move down to that downside here. It's another zone. So now I've mapped out 4 zones that to me would have been great zones to get into for a trade. And what we see is these zones reoccur. So I like to actually draw lines here, because as this chart moves forward into the future, these lines are going to stay here, and I'm going to see next time, once the market starts to approach this place, I'm going to see how this is a good potential area to be looking at. So I always do this, guys, and it really helps me come up with the best trades possible. So I just highlight this zone. Now I have this zone also, and I could even put a circle here if I wanted to, because that would have been a nice little sell there also. But for the sake of what's going on, I think this is a great move. If I would have done a sell down here, so I'm going to put, again, another little area here. I'm going to highlight it. So conveniently, that brings us to where we are right now, and that's right here. We're in the zone. We're in the zone, guys. So combining these zones with the broken trend line. So what happened is we had these lines happening, and we had touches 1, 2, and 3. Well, what were we expecting to happen? We were expecting it to come down, come up, touch this again, go down, come up, touch this again. But instead it did something different. It broke through this trend line, guys. When the market breaks through a trend line, that's an indication of another big move happening. So this candle broke through this trend line, and what it often does is when it breaks through a trend line, we often see the market will come back down and retest the trend line. And that's what we can see happening here. I'm actually going to go on a 15 minute so you guys can see exactly what happened more precisely. So what happened is we had that break, boom, right out of there, comes down, tests the line, and it's about to make a push upward like this. So when I saw this, I actually saw the notification on SwipeCoin, but it's a trade that I was looking at already earlier here in the day. And when I saw that notification come up on SwipeCoin, I immediately got onto my computer and started looking at this area, and I actually managed to get into the trade about right here. So I'm currently holding 3 different trades at the moment that I'm going to set for different take profit levels. My first take profit I'll probably put around 508 maybe, right this area. Second one maybe double what that is worth. I might head it to 516, and then this might finish her off here at 524. I'm not quite sure what to expect in terms of how big this move could be, seeing as how it is an hourly move. I'm expecting maybe 30-40 pips out of it, but still 30-40 pips is great, depending on what lot size you're using. So yeah, it's going to be a great move. That's why I got into the trade. And again, guys, it's all about getting those pips. Who says you can only work from Monday to Friday? I mean, it's Saturday here and we're making some money. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for checking out this video, and I hope that it helps some people understand how to look at the markets and how to find some really good high probability trades and entries. So yeah, thanks for listening. Bye.